Welcome to That Card Collectors Podcast with your host, Ian Taylor.
Welcome, one and all. Oh, Josh
No.
is resplendent on this Super Bowl Sunday.
No.
On this Super Bowl Sunday, Josh is wearing the right uniform.
I stopped by Dunkin' this morning, and yeah, it's good. We're good. The vibes are good. We're feeling good. It's a lot going on. Big day. Big day.
Welcome everyone to That Card Collectors Podcast. With us this week is Josh.
What it is?
Josh, tell us what it is. Who's going to win today?
Oh, it's Patriots. It's Patriots all the way.
Is the right answer. Moving on to Jason, who's very hungover. Good morning.
Hello. A little slow on the uptake there.
You took a run up to that. Wow. It's going to be a long one, folks.
Yeah.
We have Keith back from the brink of death.
How are you? I also was celebrating Jason's birthday last night.
Thank you.
Yeah. You've been celebrating not being dead. And we have Wesley. Wesley.
Go Hawks. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm. Yeah. I don't know if I guess we talked so much about non-sports cards on here. I guess you guys didn't know that I was born and raised in Washington State, and I'm a big Seahawks fan.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah. It's
Cool.
Where's your gear, bro?
well, it's right there, but I mean, hold on.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. He's off.
Yeah, there we go.
He's off.
He's gone.
He's gone. All right. Well, this is bringing balance to the force because there's clearly two Patriots fellas on here. There's clearly at least one Hawks fellow on here. Keith, judging by your reaction, you're not Patriots. So by default, are you going for the other guys?
Absolutely. It's revenge time.
Okay. All right. Jason, do you care at this point?
I'm going to watch it, and I'll probably root for the Seahawks because I've never been a big Patriots fan.
Okay. All right. Well.
Oh, we're used to it. Trust me. We got a little used
I didn't know it was going to be
Exactly what Josh said. So it's my opinion that they are about to re-up their whole dynasty crap again, and if we could hold it off another year, that'd be great. Because I think they're young, they're good, and they are going to be a pain in the ass again. So let's hold it off another year before they crack it up again.
That coach has got him turned around so fast.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it's Vrabel. He's a gangster, quite frankly.
And he
Vrabel,
hired Merck.
as a player, he wanted to do one. Yeah, he wanted to do one thing as a player, be a coach one day. Everyone knew it. Basically, high IQ guy catching touchdowns in the Super Bowl as a linebacker, just a solid dude, great human, great leader, was back when he was a player. Everybody knew he was going to coaching and knew that he was going to try to be a Patriots head coach. And when that kind of fell into place, it's like, all right, this guy is going to give like 1,000% of his soul at that spot. And as a fan, that's all you're looking for is solid quarterback play, great head coaching, and good ownership. You got those three things. You just try to make it to the dance a few times in a short period of time. You win one of them, or maybe a couple of them. That's the idea. Nothing's guaranteed at this point. You're playing the best representative from the NFC. So regardless of where they're at, they're going to be good. So you can't hope to just win these like it's silly. You go to enough of them, you set yourself up. Go to enough of them, you win one or two or whatever it is. So
that was always my philosophy.
They're looking a little ahead of schedule.
It feels apropos of nothing. It feels like I should have already played this.
Oh, wow.
Come on, someone do the air drums. No. I thought Josh would be doing the air drums. Oh, look, Wesley's doing it. Anyway, that's enough of that. Thank you very much. Right. So we were...
Careful playing copyrighted music for too long.
Yeah, well, no, that's why I only gave it a little bit of a burst, a cheeky little tickle, as it were.
there we go.
I was gonna do something brave. but I'm feeling a bit shy now. But I was going to start the show by going, "Good morning, Hobby Nam," or something like that. I'm glad I didn't. But this is an episode. Yeah, I committed to that, didn't I? Hang on a minute. I need to think after that.
That was good.
It was well executed.
So I need to focus. I need to focus. So what we said we'd do this week, just to change things up a bit, and also, it's nice to have everyone here. So thank you. We have who have we got on comments? We got Pete. Pete is here. Good morning. TC Wallets, he's here. And a few other people who are being shy. So we were going to do kind of like a hobby questions thing, which have always been really interesting episodes because you get random stuff thrown at you, and this time is no exception. We didn't get an awful lot of questions this time, but we've got some corkers. So have you all got your brains relatively plugged in, apart from Jason, who's probably still in the glass by the bed?
Yes, I'm good. Let's go.
Good. All right. Now, I keep picking on you because I know you've had a birthday this week. So everyone, happy birthday to Jason. Again, 29 years young.
Yes.
So in fact, funny enough, he's on chat right now. So we'll start with Pete. So Pete would like to know our thoughts on what is an IP that we would love to get the Upper Deck treatment. There are more parts to this question, but I'll start with that. I'm going to start with one simply because I was speaking to Upper Deck about this very thing recently, and I don't think it's one that they've got. I would love to see a lethal weapon set with the autos, purely from the point of view of the autos. To be honest with you, because Danny Glover's no spring chicken. He's up there. He's late 70s, early 80s, and he is officially now almost too old for this shit. So
that's good.
And Pesci as well. He's getting up there as well. So if you're gonna do it, I imagine the fun you could have with that set. Patsy Kensit from Lethal Weapon 2, Joss Ackland from Lethal Weapon 2. He's
they do a good job with older stuff too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of like the idea of it.
I'd want the Expanse.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, while you're on that, having ploughed ahead with it, I'm sorry, someone's ringing me. Go away. I'm thinking For All Mankind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Apple TV. I'm in the back end of season 4 with season 5 about to start in March, I believe. And is it turning a corner. In fact, it's turning so much of a corner. Are you sure it isn't the prequel to The Expanse?
A lot of people have compared and said that many times.
Yeah. I didn't think they were going that way, but yeah. So I've yet to watch The Expanse. It is on my list. So, but
that's good.
Yeah.
It's one of the few I've rewatched. If I really like a show, it's going to get another run, and it's one of the ones that did.
Okay.
While we're on Apple, Silo would make for a pretty decent card set. I don't know if anybody's watched that one.
Yeah,
it's only got 2 more seasons though.
Yeah, Rebecca Ferguson, Tim Robbins.
That's it. Common.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one. One that Upper Deck doesn't have the license anymore, but I always wanted them to go back and do kind of an anthology set for the X-Men First Class, X-Men Days of Future Past, X-Men Apocalypse, and Dark Phoenix. Kind of do a set because I don't think there was ever a set for any of those movies. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
McAvoy also.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence also.
Yeah.
Fassbender.
Oh, that'd be good.
Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah.
Kevin
Oscar
Bacon.
Isaac's not shy of signing, so he could do a nice.
Oh, that's right. Apocalypse card,
even though the film's ghastly. Sorry, Wesley, you were about to say something.
I was just going to mention Invincible. Like, if you guys are you guys fans of that that IP.
It's really well
I went out
done.
and picked up some some cards the other day, and it's of I guess Keepsake has the
Yep.
A lot of people are
which-
warming up to that.
It's the set's it's not quite upper deck quality.
Listen, it's their
but-
first run, and they're learning, and they're taking a lot of feedback. So I think
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see with the next season a stark improvement. But there is a lot of hits. You're gonna get something
Yeah.
numbered every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're sturdy cards. The foiling is pretty good on them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not something that's really on my radar. I mean, obviously, I know what it is, and I know, there's the animated series out there, but it's just, because it's for me, it's not an IP I've had any foot in, so I've got no interest in buying the cards.
Oh, it's great.
But
It is a great. I was surprised.
I've also got there's
and-
so much time one has to watch this stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of the
True.
feedback out of the recent cons that have come up is that everyone's been chasing Invincible covers, books, signatures. It's an IP that's up and coming big time.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, in terms of if you'd asked me this question a couple of years ago, I'd have said something along the lines of Cheers or Frasier, and of course Rittenhouse have done that. Their Cheers set came out last year, I believe, and everyone signed who's still breathing. And George Wendt signed, and he's passed away sadly about 4 months ago now. So they just got in under the radar with him. But Ted Danson signed, Ratzenberger signed. I don't think Woody Harrelson actually. So when I said everyone, I mean almost everyone. And Frasier's coming out as well.
Wow.
I'm up for a Frasier set. So that should be good. But that's of course Rittenhouse, and everyone said, okay, what would you like, Upper Deck to come out with? So while I'm thinking about that, no one's ever done a set that's done Friends.
Really?
Talk about a big, because the thing is with the streaming stuff,
You never
it's
get those
all-
autos.
But
No.
yeah, well, no, but the interesting thing is that Friends is something that's a global thing. Everyone had access to it. So a lot of the streaming shows we're talking about, if you haven't got that streaming network, it's a niche release for a lot of people. A lot of people haven't seen For All Mankind. A lot of people haven't even heard of it. A lot of people haven't heard of Silo. A lot of people, unless you've got those channels, because it's so kind of splintered now. You want some. If you're gonna have a set that's gonna have a big appeal, you want it to have like that zeitgeist kind of thing. And Friends, I mean, Seinfeld even.
Yeah, even if it was a
Imagine a
streaming
Seinfeld set.
series, if it's now on like Yellowstone is now on regular TV, it was a Paramount
Yeah.
exclusive.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
could
yeah.
possibly pick up.
Yeah. Mayor of Kingstown.
Oh.
I mean, it's dark,
Yes.
but that'd be a pretty damn good set.
About Westworld.
Don't even get me started on Westworld.
Wow.
There's a show that should have had
Great.
its final season.
Absolutely.
I loved it.
Absolutely. Love that.
Who's seen all of Westworld, including season 4?
That's a two-time watcher.
Season 4
I've only
was
seen
a
season 1.
season 4 was a trip,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I don't know where they were going to go for season 5 because it ended in a pretty
They were going back out west.
wow. It was a pretty dark place at the end of season 4. I wouldn't say it was massively cliffhanger because they've never really done that apart from maybe the end of series 2 or 1. I can't remember now. But yeah, no, I need to rewatch it all. But yeah, Westworld would be a good one.
Well, with some of the movies coming up later this year, I don't know if there was ever a Highlander set. I know there's a Highlander movie coming out this year or next year, but like a Highlander set
There was
would
a
be
really good one.
there was
would be cool.
yeah. There was a UK company did a small release a couple of years ago, and they did it in 2 parts, and they got everyone to sign.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Russell Lambert, B.T. Edney,
Sean Connery.
sure, no, because he's brown bread. But they managed to dig him up and get his hands to sign the pen. I don't know, but yeah, Highlanders had a good set fairly
Okay.
recently.
Masters of the Universe is another one that
Yeah, it's like our time for movies and media and things like Masters of the Universe,
80s.
Voltron. Like there's
Yeah.
just the fanfare coming out right now is insane. They are tapping into our blood.
Listen, there's a heck of a load of really iconic 80s animated shows that I grew up with that I'd love to see a set from. Battle of the Planets, Ulysses 31, Dogtanian and the Three Muskehounds, 80 Days Around, Phileas Fogg and 80 Days Around the World, all that. Some of these might not have been broadcast in the States, but they were huge. And of course, Masters of the Universe movie coming out.
We've got some new Godzilla stuff coming out here too, so that's really never gotten its due justice as far as like a premium card set. Which I know there's a lot of fans out there for the MonsterVerse, and that's growing.
Monarch, if you want that.
Monarchs, it's astonishingly good. Imagine a Kurt Russell White Russell dual auto.
Ooh,
that'd be pretty good. The John Goodman. In fact, you could do a lot of that with the older and the younger versions of the characters in that show. What I was thinking about is obviously Upper Deck do seem to have quite a good relationship with Warner Brothers, because all Harry Potter's Warner Brothers, The Matrix is Warner Brothers, and they've got other IP as well. So I'm just trying to think. Obviously DC as well, because that's a Warner Brothers owned brand. So think about the kind of things that exist in the Warner Brothers verse.
Game of Thrones.
Is that a Warner Brothers one?
Oh yeah, it's on HBO.
Yeah, but HBO's not Warner Brothers. Is it?
Their own Warner Brothers owns HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do they? Right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, in that case, Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
And that would have a real crossover, especially Upper Deck have been doing a lot of video game-based content over the last few years.
True Detective.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Pete, this is a banging question. I don't know if you thought this was the direction it was going to go in.
Right.
Thank you. I love it. It's kind of like playing fantasy football with trading card sets, isn't it? Is the way I think of it. Who's typing?
Has the walking
like he's caught.
He's so guilty. You've got the loudest keyboard in the world.
That's right.
It's like one of those old ones that you see in the 1950s in Mad Men.
Where it clicks when you press it and then clicks back when you unpress it. Yeah.
In fact, Wesley is typing a letter on his old Vectrex 9000 manual typewriter.
Has The Walking Dead got a good crack at a nice card set?
Yeah, they did. I can't remember who did it now. They did it for multiple years.
I knew
they had all
to
the
have
signers.
something out there.
Yeah. There's I think the first 2 or 3 sets especially went boom in a big way. So also from the Series 1 set is quite. I think by the time they got to Series 4, they kind of caught up and they were making so much of it that the value is just not there. But you can get all sorts of things. You can get like Walker skin relic cards. You can get autos of all the characters. I don't know how far they carried on doing it though, because like a lot of people, I don't think they carried on necessarily making cards and also watching it until the very end. I'm on the last series and I've been able to do 1 episode in the last year. That's how interminable the last series was. So I don't know.
Rittenhouse has the Game of Thrones. License right now. But has anybody been watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
Yep, watched. They dropped the episode 4 early yesterday.
Yep. I love it. Short episodes, but man, it's really good.
I hated episode 1, but it's picked up steam for me. I hated episode 1.
Really? Okay. Well, it's I know that Upper Deck have done a House of the Dragon set already, so I wouldn't be at all surprised if that goes their way as well. I can't see the whole IP just moving or letting one part go to someone else. But yeah, no, it's well served. The Game of Thrones, it's vast, as Rittenhouse often are. I dipped my toe into it very briefly and realised that even with 20 autos, I'd need another 2,000 to even get close to it, because it's like there are so many. You think about the cast, and they're all quite affordable cast as well.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, everyone signed. Diana Rigg signed when she was still alive. That's how long Rittenhouse have been making sets for. So Charles Dance, Peter Dinklage,
Did they do something for Ahsoka?
Not as a standalone set, no, because that was since Topps bought Fanatic, since Fanatics bought Topps, they've stopped doing the single IP releases. So I think the last one they did, Book of Boba Fett.
They did do an Obi-Wan set.
They did do an Obi-Wan set, but I think that's where it stops. Yeah, and I think those were already in development when.
I mean, you got Andor too. Like, there's a lot there.
Yeah, no, they haven't. They've stopped doing the single IP stuff. They're doing, it's all masterwork, or Stellar Signatures, or Chrome Sapphire, or Chrome Ruby, or Chrome Bronze, or Chrome Your Ass, or whatever the new set is called. If they did a set called Chrome Your Ass, I would buy it.
Clearly.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So there are follow-ups to that. So with all that in mind, if you can remember anything we've spoken about in the last 10 minutes, and with that, Pete says, what is the insert that you would have to have in the set? While you think about that, Pete gives an example. For me, I would love to get them to get the Transformers license. Now, Pete is a massive Transformers fan. I think if anyone who's gone anywhere near his Instagram would know that. It would be fun to see comic cuts from the Marvel comics all the way to the new Image comics. They could also go back and do movie sets. There is just so much.
It's a large IP of material.
They have. Now there have been some Transformers movie releases, and there are some signatures and indeed some relic cards from the first couple of movies, including Leonard Nimoy signed for was it Sentinel Prime? Was it?
I believe it was Sentinel Prime.
So there is stuff out there, and I've been eyeing it up. But yeah, so what's the insert? Hell's teeth. If I'm going back to Lethal Weapon, then I don't know. I mean, how out there can they go?
You could, you could do I'm too old for this shit insert and just scenes, the action scenes with Danny Glover.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. I'm just trying to think. What's that Pesci line that he does? They fuck you at the drive-through. They fuck you. I don't think. Yeah. So I think, bearing in mind they're unlikely to put any of those words on a trading card. I'm too old for this. ... would be a good chase set thing.
Yep.
And yeah, they could do stuff, and it could actually be. It could be lenticular if you want to make it fun. You could have all sorts of good stuff. I'm just trying to think. Lethal Weapon 2 is the one that's coming to my mind for some reason today. They got all that Krugerrand stuff, so if they can get a hold of any of the stuff that was, I mean, we're talking 40 years ago now, any of the relics from the movie. I mean, don't just go for autos.
Right.
Some of that stuff from when they made it would be pretty good.
That actually makes me think, like, if you extend out, and it would be really cool if they could just make an 80s set. Like, you'd have to, unfortunately, try to buy a couple or get stuff from different IPs, but if you could just get a relic or any set of 80s pop culture, and get stuff from Blockbuster or stuff from each movie, or like I
was just thinking, right as you said that, Wesley. Sorry, this is freaking me out. As you said that, I was thinking of generically a Blockbuster set. Like the brand Blockbuster. Imagine how much fun you could have with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my first job from Columbus.
Oh, really?
I moved here to Columbus. Yeah.
Wow.
That's where, Met my first
you
wife.
You left Washington State. Why did you move to Ohio?
Because I was a bad kid, and my mom was like, "You're going to go live with your dad."
Okay.
You got Fresh Prince.
I got Fresh. I did, and I went from Tacoma, Washington, to Chillicothe, Ohio, which is like, in that time, it was culture shock because there was no internet. There was literally the clothes I was wearing. I went to school and people were wearing bib overalls, and I was like, instantly I was made fun of. And it was different, but So then I graduated high school and moved up here to Columbus, and my first job was at Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference!
Be Kind Rewind, yeah?
Yes.
One of the inserts for Blockbuster could be behind the curtain.
Got a little Blockbuster.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Look
The
at
card.
this.
Oh my god. Takes you back.
Well, you've obviously got to have like relic cards from actual Blockbuster membership cards. I've got to have that.
That would be.
Pieces of videotape. I mean, that's a ridiculous thing because it's going to be a really cheap insert to produce. But you could have like top rentals. So you could have a piece of videotape from, I don't know, Gremlins or something like that. It's not like a film strip. I mean, it could be from anything. You just got to take their word for it that it's from Gremlins. But
you could do Be Kind Rewind, and it's a picture of the cassette, the actual cassette that would have been
right
in the box.
That reminds me of those times, like the whole reason why my first interview in the car business, they were like, "Why do you think you can sell cars?" And I was like, "Well, because they had a contest, and I pre-sold the most Lion King in my district. You know, I was so pumped about pre-selling Lion King. The Walt Disney videos back there were collectible items. If you got them,
still are
unopened, and
they still are those big foam kind of cases.
Yeah, people loved them.
Wow.
I was just thinking of another IP we didn't mention, but the inserts would be a piece of cake. Fast and Furious.
Oh, yeah.
You could do autos all day. You could do pieces of cars. You could do all sorts of stuff with that. You do an insert called Family, and it's just different pictures of guys together.
Family.
Yeah. Wow.
It's a good one.
Okay. Yeah, Fast and Furious. That'd be a good one.
Really easy to execute that. There's just there's so much there too, just like Transformers.
There's so much.
We were talking with the sets. Has there ever been when he said the 80s, has there ever been a Back to the Future set?
Don't ever say that again.
Sorry.
And move on to the next topic, please.
Okay.
I would fucking die.
That would be
that would ruin me. That's my entire childhood. Holy shit! Why did you say that?
I went in October to the theater and saw the 40th anniversary of the first one. My God, what a good movie!
Oh, it is. I watched it last year with my daughter.
If I'm channel flipping, it does not matter which of the three, what part of the movie it is. I'm stopping.
A relic card of Marty McFly's vest.
Now, did you? I tell you what, I would be all up in there for Hugh Lewis doing an auto because he was in the movie as well as obviously the music.
Right.
So that I would give my left nut for that because I'm a massive Hugh Lewis the News fan. So on that actually, it's gone in one ear out the other. I was about to say something really relevant and profound, but it has left me. So
what about the Guyver? Has the Guyver ever been done?
Guyver? You mean MacGyver?
No, that alien suit thing that Mark Hamill did. Where
I never saw that.
I never saw
it. They did like two movies. Pretty sure the whole Mark Hamill thing was because of what he had already been like doing experience wise, and it was a Marvel owned at one point, way back in the day, and it was like an alien suit that came down. It looked like almost like an Iron Man suit, but it's alive, like an insect.
See, I thought that was like an anime, wasn't that? Like I thought it was like an anime.
Yeah,
first I ever saw of it's a comic book.
Yeah, Pete's just commented it was anime and manga. Yeah, that's where I mean that's a deep cut, I think. But maybe that if it's anime and manga, it's probably got quite a good fan base to it. You would have thought. I don't know.
It's just it's different. It was really different, but also really good. So, like suit that's alive.
Okay.
A lot of these different content, it adapts. A lot of the weaponry like came out of him like RoboCop, except you're talking about like a biological suit. And the whole idea, some of the backstory was pretty good, so it might be something.
RoboCop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness me!
God.
I would give my left nut. I'd give my other nut. Sorry, I gave my left nut for Huey Lewis's also. I would give my other nut.
Yeah.
I have to ask the
Or a
question.
RoboCop set.
If I don't ask the question, Billy's going to kill me. Best scene in RoboCop?
Oh, the guy coming out the toxic sludge and then getting hit by the car.
No, you're wrong.
Well, that's the first one that comes to mind. I mean, the other one is obviously 20 seconds to comply. It's got to be done. Or I'll buy that for $1. I mean, how many?
It's when he gets his junk shot off. Come on, that's the best scene in the movie.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
They've got loads of them. Peter Weller. No, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. Sorry, hang on, Josh. Hang on. While it's
Dead
come
or
back
alive,
to
you're
my brain
coming with me.
before it comes out, before it leaves my brain, the guy who played Biff Tannen was
Thomas
interviewed
Wilson.
about 3 weeks ago on Michael Rosenberg's Inside of You podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
Go and check it out. It's really interesting.
I can't believe he never really did anything.
Yeah,
aside from like a Law and Order appearance, where of course he was a rapist.
Have a watch. Have a watch.
I can't believe he never did anything.
Yeah, spoilers. Have a watch. But yeah, Dead or Alive, You're Coming With Me. It's such a good film. Such a good film. This could be the episode, folks. This could be it. We could just do this for the next hour. Meanwhile, the guys at Upper Deck are furiously taking notes amongst all their packing boxes because they're moving offices as we speak. So, all right.
Now
what? Wow.
Enjoy collecting. No.
Yeah, exactly. No. Avatar was what I was going to say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not the Last Airbender, the Blue Smurfs.
Okay. No, that's a
the giant Blue
no-brainer.
Smurfs. Avatar would be an immense. Can you imagine a James Cameron auto after all these years? Because he has signed. He's signed for the Dark Angel set.
Didn't he sign for Titanic too? Wasn't there a Titanic set with him on it?
Nope.
I could have sworn there was.
Man, give me a Princess Bride set.
Yeah.
Princess Bride, Mandy Patinkin, graph cards, or Homeland. With
Avatar, there's so much. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, name a show that ran for any more than 2 seasons over the last 10 years, and we'll probably say it during this episode. Right.
Well, has there been a MacGyver set?
MacGyver. I don't think so. Didn't they do a reboot of that the other year?
There was a reboot series, yeah.
Okay.
I got a
but
set.
I don't think there's
SNL.
Oh yeah.
Game over, ladies and gentlemen. Keith has won.
That's a fucking great idea. That is a great idea.
Wow.
And you could do inserts on some of the reoccurring
Just hosts,
sketches,
sketches, characters,
guest hosts.
God.
And you could do more than one set. You go set 1, set 2.
Behind the desk and do everyone that's hosted the weekend update. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
The parallels, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Ask for your royalties now.
And Lorne Michael will sign off on anything that merchandises that show.
I mean, that's the gift that keeps on giving. So, you know.
Yeah.
I know they're making another one. They're making a
UK one.
A UK one, right?
Yeah, 6 episodes coming to Sky in March.
Very interested to see how that plays.
Don't know.
Just
I mean, I won't. It's on Sky, so
over the sea, humor's different. So I'm just interested to see.
The fuck it is.
It is different. It is different. What was that show? Fucking. When you think of The Office,
it's not my cup of tea. Yeah, but neither of The Office is my cup of tea because I don't like that cringe humor. So that's just my personal thing. So,
yeah, they both had that cringe humor, but the UK one was super uncomfortable.
Yeah. So not my cup of tea at all. But no, there are. I mean, listen, there are a lot of British shows that either you wouldn't have heard of them, or if you did, you'd probably spend the first half an hour giving it Forrest Whitaker squint before you figured out what was going on, trying to figure out if you can get into it or not. I mean, Monty Python is the one that everyone, of course,
right.
Yeah,
Slow
recognizes
horses
over there.
Slow horses.
That could be an IP.
I had a python named Monty because of Monty Python. Serious. Yeah, it was. I don't know what I didn't know what to name them. I'd always watch those Holy Grail and stuff when I was a kid, and some of the other stuff. I was like, all right, Monty Python. Parents were like, yeah,
Logical.
I'm going to start quoting stuff if you're not careful.
it was.
It's going to happen.
I mean, I thought he was good. I thought he was good.
I love Monty Python.
He was out there even as a kid. I was like, all right, this is different. I might be too young for this, but I just rolled.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up with it. Oh, I'd like JT _ collector says I'd like to see a Nintendo set.
That would be
Samus cards. I'd be all over that. I'd be all over Metroid.
Super Mario 3.
The dog from Duck Hunt.
Duck.
You could shred the dog.
You go on for days with that.
The gun card with the gun and oh man.
You could do pixelated cards. You could do everything.
Yeah.
Cartridge inserts.
And then crank up the bits as it goes from
remade cartridges as an insert.
Remade
cartridges as an insert would be so fucking
Do something as the blow me card.
Here's a fun thing. With technology now, you could definitely fit the ROMs on a chip within the card if you're allowed to. You could also definitely do stuff that you could scan, and you could put a mobile app of that game onto your phone. You know, you could do so much stuff with that if you properly like the doors.
Pete's underselling in chat. He's not just that. Yeah. That's amazing. I know he's going nuts over that idea.
Yeah, no. Pete is. You know that meme of that GIF of Kermit the Frog where he's doing this. Pete's doing that.
Yeah.
And his wife's looking at him like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?"
Which is back, by the way. Also back.
Yeah, I'd heard. Is it a Disney Plus special?
The Muppet Show aired this week.
Oh, the Muppet
Sabrina
Show.
Carpenter was the guest.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Wow.
My favourite Carpenter since Jesus. Anyway, right. So let's move on. So Jake McManus. Asks, the English guy who swears a lot. And this is right. So he's we're going a bit deep here. We're going a bit deep. Jake writes. Hang on a minute. I need some music for this one. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Bear with me. We'll get there in a moment. Where is this music? Okay. Jake writes, I'm finding I'm not admiring my cards as I used to, and I keep considering selling some of my X23 gems. For example, anime plates, X-Men metal plates, Syncovit sketch I commissioned, and some more of the expensive cards. I'm kind of hooked on Lego at the minute, and Top does nothing for me. Am I a tad burnt out from collecting hard-to-find cards? Has the loss of Upper Deck ruined my collecting? Should I sell my PC? Questions.
I mean, I'll jump on that right away.
She said.
I enjoyed that. Well, I should have done.
A couple of things there. If he's looking to get rid of some of his X23 stuff, I know someone that might want it. Two, I mean, I'm right there with him. That echoes a lot of the way that I've felt lately. We've done how many shows in the last whatever, and I've said I haven't bought cards. I bought cards this week for the first time in well over a year. I bought 2 boxes of that wow stuff that's out, the Cosmos. So I'm really interested to get into that. But yeah, I agree. I felt the same way. I'm right there with you, Jake. I don't know what to do with the stuff. The PC stuff I would never get rid of. I don't think. I think that's still your heart. It'll bring back memories. Stick with it. Everything else though has got to go. Anything that's mucked in there, get rid of it. Get it out of the house, and you'll feel a lot better when you purge that. I think personally, because that's where I am.
Yeah, I did that with. I mean, I was really into comics. I was buying a bunch outside of what I was chasing, and it was fun. The hunt was fun, but it just got too much. I was getting into other stuff, and I sold it, and I don't regret it. I feel, and I haven't looked back, but I mean, it's a personal decision. It's hard to do when you've spent money and time putting something together. To to do that. But if that's the way you're feeling, then you may want to look into it.
Yeah, and it becomes a lot. Does the actually keeping the volume, especially with comics and stuff like that. And so, like he said, to keep the PC stuff, because that's stuff that you'll man, I wish I'd have hung on to. But being able to clear some stuff out and create some funds to buy into some new sets when something new comes out, because there's always seems to be a wave. And a little bit of time goes by, and then there's something that hits that nostalgia point. That's the right set at the right time, and just hang on and be patient and wait for that when it comes out. Yeah,
it's situation too. If getting rid of the PC is going to help upgrade your life, then that's a different story.
Well, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're more into Lego, then if you want to go in that direction, go in that direction. I mean, I think. The only thing about if you're ditching PC like core stuff, chances are you've got stuff that you will never re-own.
The other thing with Lego is it has never gone down in value, ever.
That's true. Yeah,
ever.
I've experienced this recently with
collectible that is market proof.
Yeah, with Marvel, releases they're difficult to obtain. When you do, the secondary market is unbelievable for them.
You have people that are just minifigure collectors, and certain minifigures only come with like the Daily Bugle set.
Yeah,
they never come out again.
Or
so you got to spend $350 on the Daily Bugle set to get that one minifigure. Like there's a lot to Lego that is just nuts.
Yeah. The only challenge I have with Lego is for me is like NFL cards, is that there's an awful lot of it. I mean, there is a lot. I mean, the thing about Marvel is that even though there's obviously been an awful lot of sets, and I think what you're probably experiencing is what a lot of people have experienced. It's a bit burnout from the last 2-3 years of Upper Deck, and how fast and furious those sets came, and all of a sudden the music stops.
That definitely
where am I going to sit? Yeah, so I think there's that. Having a collection colonic, for want of a better expression, is also probably a good thing. Clear down and see what you really want. It's like panning for gold. Sift that stuff out and see what remains. Because chances are that's the stuff that you actually really would want to keep. I mean, the one thing I would say, Jake, is you don't have to do anything. You could just forget about it for a few years, unless you need the money. You could just like, okay, well, I'm going to go and focus on this stuff over there. And
yeah, sometimes when you don't know what to do,
I don't know. I think me and Jake are kind of similar in some aspects. Like I can be a hobby amoeba, meaning that like, yeah, I'm on cards right now, and then a certain Lego set will come out, and next thing I know, I bought 5 Lego sets and I'm building Legos, and then next thing I know, I bought some Gundams and I'm building fucking Gundams. Like I will move fluidly through my different vices. Yep. And I think that's what he's got to do. He's got to, if he's having fun with Lego, have fun with Lego, dude. And he is. I've seen some of his posts lately, and he's doing stupid stuff with Legos and whatever, and he's having fun. So that's really all it's about, Jake. I don't think you need to do anything. What's the word? Anything brash,
right.
And just burn it all. But like everyone else has said, be an amoeba, be a hobby amoeba. Go ahead, move on over to something else for a little bit. It'll be there.
Yeah. Ash Gonzalez has joined us. Good morning, Ash.
What's up, Ash?
Hey, morning, Ash.
Morning.
That's where I saw Guyver. Actually. He did a Guyver sketch not too long ago.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's just some of the artwork and some of the it's unique. It's different. I don't think it's ever really had a good quality, set or anything like that done. I'm almost sure. So original artwork for that would be fantastic. Some of the new stuff.
I thought I saw.
What's a Blokies?
I thought I saw somebody at the card shop talking about those Gundam, the actual cards. Like some of the cards are going through the roof right now. Have you ever collected any of those cards?
No, I haven't gotten into the cards for them. I've always been into the models.
I grabbed one time, and I was surprised at how well they actually fit together. I mean, it's like Legos on for really, really smart people.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I've got one that I've been avoiding doing. It's called a perfect grade, and it is scaring me every time I look at it because I don't want to fuck it up.
I just want to rewind slightly. First of all, point of order. The plural of Lego is Lego. Secondly, I love the idea of like adult. What was the expression you used? Adult Lego or something Lego? I can't remember what it was now. It was you only said it like 2 minutes ago, and I've already
Smart Lego.
I said it was Lego. Yeah, Lego for very, very smart people.
Yeah, Lego for smart people. There we go. I love it. I need to ask Pete. Pete, you've asked a question, and we're all kind of looking at it with blank stares. Keith, have you gotten sucked into blokies yet? Now, sucked into and blokies. A bloke is a man.
Just doesn't.
So
yeah.
I'm hoping that's not what he's asking. What I think he's asking, but who knows?
I'm jumping into the Google.
Yeah, blokies.
So obviously the answer is no if I'm jumping into the Google.
Yeah.
Oh no! Get me out of here. This just looks like another pop phenomenon. Get me the
that's.
Except
I'm
better,
looking at it now. That's what it looks like
because they're proper scale instead of just a giant head. No, get me the F away from this, Pete. Go fuck yourself.
yeah. Keith's bank account is like no. Swerve, avoid.
What?
Oh, these Dinobots though.
Keith, what are the Gundam statues? What
Did
do
you say
they go for?
Dinobots?
Like what's like the top tier?
So something that's in a perfect grade is going to be a 160 scale.
Yeah.
And it's going to be somewhere around $300, right? Now, I stay in the 1/100 master grade scale mostly, and they're maybe $40. They're really not that expensive. $40 to $60. They're really not that expensive, and they're great. They're time consuming, and they're fun to put together. You can detail them with pens and markers. Some people buy fucking spray guns and spray the shit out of them and do their own custom paints and stuff. I'm not that advanced with it. There's some people that like make them and they look animated. They cell shade them almost. If you go on Instagram, the rabbit hole is rough.
Yeah, they're so well put together that
they're like, very articulated. Like you can pose them any single way you want. They're very, very good. It's amazing the Gundam mechanics that they've come up with for these things. And it's not just like the same style of model. You can find there's some Transformer ones like that, Pete. Yeah, throw it right back at you. You go spend some money, motherfucker.
Wow.
And there's other properties that use that mechanic of the Gundams that they've made for other things as well. I think there might even be some Marvel. Now that I think about it, there's an Iron Man one.
Okay,
that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yes.
In my rather shameless fashion, I've added it to the bottom of the screen. But I will say, we are on a mission, or I'm on a mission anyway. I'd like to get the YouTube channel to 1,000 subs. We're about 820 at the moment. So I'm going to leave that on the screen. Please subscribe. Get us to 1,000 subs. Get your friends to subscribe. If you've got more than one account, just hit that subscribe button. You don't ever have to watch anything. Just get us to 1,000 subscribers. We never ask you for anything, but we're asking you for that. I'm going back to the amoeba thing because this kind of leads into Pete's other question. Another one that I just thought of. Well, this was 9 hours ago, so it's not just thought of it. He's been asleep since then. What is something you have found yourself collecting because of cards that is not cards? I mean, he said, if he didn't start collecting cards, it'd be Funko Pop. He said they made one of Blink, which is his character as an X-Men character, I believe. I'm not a fan, but I needed that one because Blink is the character he collects. One thing you started collecting because of cards.
So because cards got you into collecting, but
or something that you discovered via cards that you've then gone to just collect in another
version.
Kind of
besides
format.
debt.
Debt, yeah. What's he doing?
The only thing I
have
can
you
think of is
seen these little nano metallics?
Yeah, I've
I've
got some Spider-Man ones. They've been
They
around for
remind me
a
of the
while.
mini machines. The mini machines from back in
Yeah,
the
like
micro machines. That was
micro
micro
machines.
machines. Yeah. The only thing
they
I can think of is storage related, maybe. Like having cards and wanting to display them and stuff made me decide to buy these, storage things for my comics that I collected. And show them off. So otherwise they're just sitting in a box. But I don't know if that's collecting.
Storage and display. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Someone said posters on screen, which is a good one. Especially, I tell you what, some of the Upper Deck gallery prints, especially the ones like connected to some of the masterpieces sets, are choice. They are really nice.
I can get behind that too. He's right, because there are, once I find an artist and then I find out if they have a post. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah,
I bought prints off of artists. Books. Yeah. I probably never would have bought those prints.
From a collection standpoint, cards was the first thing ever, and I would say display-wise, that got me into collecting, and probably is the reason why I collect some meteorites and stuff like that. I've got about 11, I think, right now, and that's kind of ties into there's a really cool experience when you go and pick up some of these things. They have a history of when the meteorite crashed, what it's mostly made of. But I was displaying cards before anything, and then my brain went to, what's rarer than, what's here is stuff that came from somewhere else, and they made it legal for citizens here to own them not that long ago. So that kind of got me on a venture of learning about that. I've got a couple.
Ian's face, he mentioned meteorite. He wants all of this.
Yeah.
This is fucking fantastic. There was a Goodwin set with bits of meteorite in. Grant mentioned it.
Yes, and that kind of stuff brought me back to, you can go through the shocked, the impact area creates this shocked quartz crystal that is varying different colors and stuff, because wherever the meteorite hit, it liquefies, vitrifies those areas, and so whatever those materials are, they create different color crystals and different types of things with bits of the meteorite in them. And always thought that would they make them into a different style, like a dog tag or, hexagonal like pendants, because they're nice to display that way. And it always made me think of, certain cards, some of the ways they cut the stone, and they etch the metal to, so that way you can put it well lit on a display thing, and it really does bring out properties in metal that you don't see with anything we have here. So it makes a crazy display. It's been my thing outside of cards.
Oh, you're a dark horse. You are. Every time there's like another layer to Josh. Wow. It makes me laugh. How many of you picked up in an alien consciousness has joined your own within that?
That's great.
He's trying to find that Guyver suit.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. I'm hoping Venom's going to walk out of one of these meteorites if keep buying enough of them. But
my goodness.
Yeah.
That's
fun. There's. Yeah.
So recently I've kind of in that direction, but I went the direction of Dungeons and Dragons and checking out some of those cards. And in that transfer, I kind of got into these books, Dungeon Crawler Carl. Have you guys?
I've heard of it. I've heard it's really good series.
I started on the first book and I'm on book 6 now. It's like it's a lot better than I was expecting. The writing's really good, and I think he's wrote 6 or 7 books now. But yeah, it's really good. It's basically about, not too many spoilers, but the end of the world. These aliens come and they basically everything standing gets slammed to the ground, and everybody that's in their houses get murdered. But they basically turn the world into a underground D&D, video game. Oh, wow. And he powers himself up and does these different things. But he's also got his ex-girlfriend's cat with him, which immediately, as soon as she got into the dungeon, got consciousness, is able to talk, and
of course.
She's got magic missile and fireball, and it's a great story. I'm going to be surprised if they don't turn it into a movie or a TV show or something like that. It's really good.
And to think, when I came into the studio to record today, there was a sparrowhawk making short work of a pigeon in our garden that I've got to go and clean up at the end of this episode. I didn't think I'd hear anything quite so bizarre again today. But we've got dungeon crawler. That sounds out there. We've got Josh collecting meteorites, and blokies. I'm learning all the stuff today. This is great. Blokies.
Yeah.
Blokies.
And what's really crazy is I swear, my first year at Comic-Con, walking down Creator, I swear I talked to this guy, and he was trying to sell me on the idea of this book. Just not sell it to me like sell me, but talk to me about it so I would buy the book that he had in front of him. And I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. You know,
Yeah, thanks,
but
guy.
it's really
Well, it
it
worked.
was really good. Yeah, it is good.
It worked. Someone, Jake. Now, this is kind of a rhetorical question here, Jake, because I think you know the answer to this. But Jake also asked, "Did my childhood addiction to Star Wars cards make me addicted to booze?" Asking for a friend. It's like,
That's great.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Childhood addiction to Star Wars cards.
I can see somebody in a meeting now going, back in the day, it was those first Marvel Universe sets that really set
It all
me back
started
on a
there.
path. And
Yeah. The 12 steps. Yeah, one of them was grading with PSA. I don't have an answer for you there, Jake. I'm sorry. For me, it was action figures though. Star Wars action figures is the reason I love a good stiff whiskey at the end of the day. Right, here's one from Pankit. Panky Panks. Asks, what can be considered as a complete collection? How far can you realistically go for a character collector?
Is any collection complete?
Right. That's sort of
I
how you
mean-
you set a goal, make a plan, execute the plan. So just set
Exactly,
your goal accordingly. Set
Yeah.
your goal accordingly to a certain, you don't have, your rainbow can be your rainbow. You don't have to go, 17 strong if that's what it is. It's what you want.
Just for me personally, I could set a goal, but then they're always making stuff, and I mean, you always want more. It's self-control, which I have none of. But
Should we make a level like if you get to 100 cards, you're an ensign, and then if you got 200 collector cards, then you're, I don't know what's above an ensign, an away team. Wait,
Junior lieutenant. Junior lieutenant, I think it is.
Yeah.
Or lieutenant junior grade. I think I'm thinking Star Trek here. I don't know what it is in the actual military.
Yeah. Like the more.
Sorry, carry on.
No, I was just gonna say like the more character because it can go on and on and on. I mean,
It's
look
your
at Ian,
collection.
you just-
Right.
And that's the
End of
thing.
the
It's an entirely subjective thing. There's no objective answer to it. It's but to your point, it's like that I can't remember what it was in now. It was in a film or a comedy series or whatever it was. It's like I cross this line, no further. Someone steps over it, and it's like, okay, this line, no further. And someone steps over it, and it's like, okay, and he carries on doing it ad infinitum. And you're right. I kind of said to myself with Black Cat, regardless of what I choose to collect within a particular era, it's when you choose to kind of draw the line in terms of the stopping. I said to myself, right, I'm gonna nail it on the head with Upper Deck. And then those motherfuckers at Cacawell come along and say, hold my beer. Because Aura, I
Beautiful.
went deep on Aura. And then this new Cosmos set, there's like 3 times more cat in it.
yeah,
Yep.
I saw
And it
that.
seems to be 3 times more expensive as well, which is really vexing me. So yeah, I'm like,
I mean, I got my boxes for like $80.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I could buy the boxes. I just want to buy the cards. I don't want to collect set.
The
Did
quality.
you see the Alex Ross booklet?
Yes, I've got one of those.
Colors.
Yeah.
The quality of them have been fantastic in a short period of time. They hit the ground running, and they've done a great job. Like some of the Gremlin stuff I have is beautiful, and it's like I'm never gonna get to have many chances to collect Gremlins, numbered, like serial numbered stuff, and it's just killer.
Yep.
I didn't know they'd done a Gremlin set. How are you holding up there, Jason? I see a little yawn there. Are you doing okay?
I'm good. I may have to get some more coffee in a minute.
There you go.
Jay, we're gonna pause the topic and go and pick on Jason for a bit. So Jason, what time did you get to bed last night?
Oh, I didn't stay out too late. I went to bed about 1:30 to 1:45, something like that.
1:30. That's quite late. I mean, I'm old, and that's late for me. So
That was earlier than me.
Yeah, I go to bed at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
8 o'clock. But yeah, weren't you up at 5 wrapping your legs around someone else's head for jiu-jitsu class or whatever it is?
Yeah, okay.
Or you might have been up at 5 wrapping your legs around someone else's head without leaving the house. I'm not here to judge. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah.
It's just no.
The thing in the reason that people train jiu-jitsu is because two people decided if one man can hold you down, then two people can hold you down and fuck you. So that's why they came up with jiu-jitsu.
What?
Look it up.
What just happened?
No, it sounds like it holds up.
Keith is amazed. Keith is speechless.
Add that to your list of things you learned today.
Well. Right.
It's a
Oh my giddy aunt. So Jason, where'd you go last night? Where'd you go out?
We went to dinner. My brother had given me a gift card to a really nice restaurant in town that I hadn't been to that everybody's talking about. So another friend went, sat at the bar. They have cocktails named after superheroes, and I had 2 drinks called the Wolverine, which was basically like a really good margarita, but it was good. And I had a ribeye steak, and then we just went to my friend's house and a couple other friends, and we had the Olympics on and sat out on the porch and watched them smoke cigarettes and drank beer and gin and tonics, and and then I had enough and came home and slept on the couch, and now I'm with you fine, gentlemen.
Oh, well, there you go. See, you missed the part out where you did 5 lines of coke and half a bag of
Yeah.
Left that out, and then drove back.
Yeah, and then drove.
I'm not sure what the hookers are doing this morning, but
oh my word. Okay. I just suddenly discovered it. I suddenly developed a really nosy forensic interest in Jason's evening. I don't know why.
Yeah, you caught me off guard, but it's okay.
No, that's fine. Anyway, what were we talking? Character collecting. There we go. So what's complete? So I'm. Listen, if you're Pankit's probably asking for a friend also.
Yeah,
Pankit has chosen to collect Captain
keep
America.
In mind, like you really tend to enjoy what you have displayed out there. What you can, I don't want to say afford, but space you can afford in your house, inside your place, stuff that you can have nice things out that are rare and expensive and are still protected. You've only got so much real estate. So kind of keep that in mind with whatever you're going to put together. Where is this going to go? Unless it's going to sit somewhere where I can never see it, I won't enjoy it that much. So if this is going to be out somewhere, how much space am I going to allocate to it? And that kind of gives you an idea of, with this set, if you're going to have to get every version or every parallel, or kind of condense it down because of what you have. But, kind of keep the optics of it in mind. Like what kind of actual room do I have if I want to put together a nice display for this?
I'm a wonderful comment from Nice Jugs. And I thought it was just your mothers that watched these. But that's the thing. If you're, oh, it's gone up on screen again. Go away. If you're in deep, like people who collect Spider-Man, people who collect Captain America, you've probably got to put a few more guardrails in. So, for example, with me and Black, I don't know what yours is like, Wesley, or even how deep you go. But with me, trading card games are in scope. With me, stickers are in scope to a degree, and I've even got a few stamps in there and one phone card.
Wow.
So it's like, where do you draw the line? A lot of people don't do what they consider to be foreign, which generally speaking with character collecting will mean non-American, because a lot of people focus on it as an Americana type thing. So some people won't collect Cacawell sets, for example. They'll only collect the American releases.
I never thought I would.
Yeah. Or foreign language.
If you're not, you're missing out.
Which is why it was especially difficult for me when that Magic the Gathering came out, and it turns out they do them in about 8 different languages.
Jeez.
I'm like, thanks for that. So, but I've not touched or sought or chased or done even a single eBay search for those in 3 months. So I'm not in a rush. It's Magic. It's printed up the Swahili. So it's it'll be there when I'm ready for it. So, but yeah. So I guess it's depending. If you're collecting Captain America, if you're going after every single card with an image of Captain America on, whether he's focused to the card or not, I mean, how do you even get the checklist for that, let alone?
Yeah,
you got to curate that yourself,
right?
Yeah,
that's your own
exactly.
You're absolutely right. Right. Yeah.
And
that's list is
quite the task for a
character
collector
selection like that. If you're going to do that to yourself, yeah, it becomes like way too much. You've got to safeguard yourself and go. It's going to be more limited and more narrow the bigger the character.
Yep.
Because otherwise, you're just that's tough.
Yeah, I'm happy to say that I've never gone fully nuts. Like, obviously, I collect X23 stuff, but like, there's sets that I've completely excused myself out of. I didn't go in anywhere near Fleer Ultra Wolverine at all, and she's all over that set.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't. It wasn't cards that I liked, And then all of a sudden, the medallions came out from the other Fleer Ultra, and I fell in love with that one. So I ran the table with that.
Yeah.
And then sketches are always going to be in there. So I guess it's all depending on how far you want to go, and you can make yourself crazy as we're already figuring out. Ian is with phone cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, his anything.
That's Psy.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I mean, it's an interesting. I mean, the word "complete" is just not. I almost reject the premise of the collection, unless you're collecting a character like Blink, like Pete is. I don't think there's any such thing as a complete collection of many characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always going to be stuff, and at the end of the day, if you pop your clogs, the character's going to carry on after you. Your collection will stop. So yeah, Jason's gone to get coffee. He says.
I do like what Josh said too. Is to think about what you can display, because what you can display you'll appreciate, and what goes away and gets packed away you'll forget about, and you'll have to remind yourself to go into it and look at it. So I think that's a good way to character collect, is to think about your real estate and what you can actually show.
Yeah. With Ian going so deep with his, it's I know I've said this before, but it's helped me. Like, I got this. You found this great deal on this 1 out of 25.
That's
Can't really see. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
And let me know about that. And I've got 2 other cards here that Ian's like a professor when it comes to that stuff.
The out of 10 gold for that has been sat on eBay for a while at a really good price.
Okay.
So
get your shit together and get it. Is what he's saying.
It's been sat there. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like I'm being absolutely super helpful. Obviously, if I hadn't already got it myself. I wouldn't be throwing these tips out. So you know, well, it's like on a plane. Make sure your own mask is fitted before you help someone else. You know, I think of it like that. It's the oxygen mask way of collecting. Jason's back, everybody. Jason, what blend of coffee do you have today? What are you brewing?
Well, I typically buy at the grocery store whatever's buy one get one free. So
Okay.
sometimes I'm trying really high end good stuff. So other times, you know, it's Maxwell House Colombian roast. So that's what I'm drinking today. So
BOGO coffee.
BOGO coffee, yeah. But
BOGO coffee.
I like.
Right.
I'm not a big. I mean, I love coffee, but I'm not real like. Just I like coffee like I like my women, hot, a little gross, and picked up at a gas station. So
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to have to mark this episode. I'm going to have to mark this episode as explicit because of what I'm about to say.
There's a time for that.
What was it? I like my coffee like I like my women. Pause. Without a penis.
Yeah. Yeah.
which is the only correct answer. Which is the only correct answer as far as I'm concerned. Oh my goodness me. Oh, this is why we don't do lives much anymore, ladies and gents. Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, back to trading cards. Did we have any more questions? Let me have a look. I don't know if we did. I think we might have gone through them all. Oh my word! There is a really good talking point on MCCW. Actually, we won't go into it today, but I think we'll probably do a discussion about this separately, where someone's asked, I really, really hope Upper Deck gets the Marvel license back again and soon. And it's lighting up with some very interesting. Yeah. So
I read through the whole
possibly be. Yeah, it's still going as well. So that might be the next episode, folks. We'll just go into that one. There was a really random question. Is anyone aware of Tim, BCW Tim, aka Slabstrong Tim?
I think I met
him. Yeah, you might have done. He wears a big hat. He kind of works with BCW now because he did those Slabstrong bumpers, if you like. He asked a question. It's not one that we can answer, however, because his question was, why am I the way I am? And none of you know him, so we can't touch on that this week. So that could be one I say for when we talk to Amanda. But shout out to Slabstrong Tim, and thank you for contributing. That was it for the questions. I think the one about the IP, though, that was fun.
Yeah.
I love a good IP.
Great question.
I love a good fantasy kind of football vibe.
We could probably do a whole episode on that. I'm sure there's other stuff we haven't even thought of.
There's going to be something that pops up this week in our heads like, why did I say that?
There will. Absolutely. There will. Absolutely.
So speaking of, did card collecting get you into something else or collecting other things? So I have this box that I've had for a while that was for something else, but you could put cards in it. And I got arts and crafty and bought some dollar comics. And
nice.
That's good for you. That's awesome.
And I had bought so many dollar comics, and going through them, I had all these ideas in my head. So I went bonkers and bought these canvas panels. And I've been doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So
very cool.
I know people probably aren't into cutting up comics, but they were $1, and it's kind of, I've gotten good with the X-Acto knife, but like
Upper Deck have been doing it for years.
Yeah. You just especially if there's some that are beat up bad, you know. You can preserve a couple good pages out of them. Like, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So I laid down the Iron Man bike after I'd had it done sprayed, and messed a little bit of the tail up. And before I could get it back to the guy, because he's like, get it back immediately, let me fix this, shame on you. I took Super 77 and cut the pieces of the comic pages out and fixed that portion of the bike on the back with just inserting it underneath, putting it over like scuffs and stuff like that. But it's kind of cool. It comes out. You can do it on anything, you know, a box, a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, with
Cool pattern.
that though, I've been going. There's only one comic shop in town, but they have a huge dollar section, and so like you spend a couple hours just on one row. So I've gone back a couple times and always find stuff, but they were putting out more stuff under the table that they would eventually, you know, put in the bins once they're room. But they let me go through it, and I bought some stuff, $1 stuff that I'm not cutting up, but they had some minor key books for $1 that were beat up, like Moon Knight #1, a couple Amazing Spider-Man issues. So I may be getting back into comic collecting. So we'll see.
I've been guilty of that. There's an Instagram channel. I don't know if I can reach this and stay connected. Let's find out. There's an Instagram channel called Redo Foil Fan Page, I think it's called, something like that. Anyway, and they're always showing like 90s foil covers and foil books. So of course I've been like, okay, well I'll just get those. So I got this Ghost Rider 50.
I've got that one. I love that one.
Which is
That's
die
awesome.
cut, and there's red shiny foil underneath when you open it.
Oh wow!
Ian, have you seen the guy that foils comics?
Oh
No.
yeah, that guy.
There's a guy- I'll share it with you. He takes older comics and he foil lays them. He does an awesome job.
They look
wow.
great.
Yeah, they're
They look
awesome.
Great.
They're awesome. Yeah.
What I really like
very
about this is
meticulous.
you just have a,
Yeah,
you just have a nice
he's
read
really
of a single
good.
issue as well.
And those ones are the ones that stick with you from your childhood. Some of those big foil covered ones that hit. And so the ones he's doing are ones that you always like covers that were like real banger that never got the foil treatment.
Exactly.
And
like
so
X-Men
that's what makes
#1. Like he
does a lot of X-Men. I was watching him yesterday. He's doing some more of the modern ones. Like there's some Batman and some like Image ones that he did that are really awesome.
Yeah, it seems like he's got a great eye at looking at like that image or that artwork would be killer with a foil version, and that's it's a lot of times what you get. It's a lot of fun to check out.
Well, I've managed to pick up. What else did I pick up? They're all in the house at the moment. X-Men 300, which of course is a banging. Like I've got a couple of Spidey ones with with the hollow discs, if you like, where you move the comic and it kind of revolves around.
Oh yeah. In the center there was the spider with the
That's
I got
it.
a couple of those.
I've got Spec Spidey 200, which again is one of those. It's got foil webs, but it's Sal Buscema. Of course, he passed away the other week
recently.
So I really enjoyed, because I used to love Generation X #1 is banging as a foil cover. And I've been getting the Fatal Attractions, the ones with the card size holograms on. The 6-issue series that had Wolverine 75 and X-Men 25, all those. So I've been getting those as well. So and that's kind of it, because I don't want to get like 18 long boxes full again. That's not going to happen.
No.
I just want ones I can just dip into. I can display them as well, because they'll look good.
Oh, here's a cover. It's not a foil cover from the 90s, but y'all may remember it. I've had this issue a couple times throughout the years, but I found it in the dollar bin. Who remembers the Wolverine issue that looks like the manila envelope that has the claw marks through it? Yeah. That's a great that's a cool cover.
It is nice. So just the gimmicky covers, the 90s. It's a nice small tight collection. Yeah, just really tight. It's tight. Just really enjoying that. Wesley's typing away to someone as well. What are you typing, Wes? ASL.
I'm trying to see. Which
mark?
Fatal Attraction you're talking about. Like, that's the one with Magneto on the front. And
yes, the X-Men crossover.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a bunch. Yeah, there's a bunch of them, and each one had a different
6 of them.
hologram card. There was a Gambit. There was a Wolverine.
Yeah,
the Magneto one is awesome.
Yeah,
that's all. That's.
I actually cut my Gambit out of it and made it into like a card.
Is that Jim Lee?
Oh right,
card?
yes. Possibly, I think a couple of the issues might be. Yeah.
Which
So
gen
someone's
invented
someone's asked which generation invented comic books. Well, comic books have been around since the early 20th century. So, I mean, Amazing Spider-Man and Batman were late 30s, both of them. So, probably around then, I would have thought. Not sure what generation you call that. Certainly before baby boomers, before Gen X and all that. But yeah, pre-war, I would say. Jake has just woken up.
Yeah.
Jake has joined us. So, Jake, you've missed it. You've missed all the fun, quite frankly. But we have established the answers to your questions were yes, maybe, and only on Thursdays. So that's your questions answered. I think we'll let everyone go now. I mean, I'm having a blast, but we're out of questions. Quite frankly, we got through them really quickly.
I see now. One of my buddies has snuck into the chat. Mick Waiting 152.
Oh, is that are you responsible for this individual?
Well, I told him that I was doing this doing the podcast, and they said they were going to sneak on and ask questions.
Is that one of the strippers from last night?
They have been asking questions.
No, they haven't got out of his trunk yet.
Yeah. yeah. I'm still in the boot of your car. Jason, let me out. Give some of that BOGO coffee.
Oh, I love you, Jason.
Peruvian bliss or whatever it's called. Have you ever heard before we head off? Have you ever heard of that of cat bum coffee? I don't know if that's its proper name.
Yes, yeah. I forget the name of it, but they talk about it, and there was a movie with Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson where they talk about that kind of coffee. But yeah,
it's basically the coffee beans pass through a cat before they get roasted.
How?
And I don't think they force feed them. I think these cats just eat them. It's from a certain part of the world, certain plantation, and they harvest the beans. There's loads of cats hanging around. They eat them.
Yeah, I'll take your
poo
word
them
for
out
that.
whole. They dig them out. Obviously, whoever's got the poor job of removing the beans from the cat's leftovers is obviously. I mean, let's face it. We all think we've got tough jobs. How would you like that job? Can you imagine the smell of the roasting machine? When those beans get roasted. His face is obviously like someone kicked his cocker spaniel.
You let me know how that is, and I'll take your word for it.
That sounds like eating
anyway.
bums.
So cat bum coffee. So on that note, folks, please, if you can, subscribe to our channel. I'm determined to get the subs up, and I'm just going to quickly talk on this. So I had a grand plan, and I didn't research it properly, but my grand plan was that we would start releasing these as audios, and we have been, which is great. So it is still primarily an audio podcast, but we do record every single episode like this as a video. And I'd hoped to only have the videos as kind of like a kind of Patreon type vibe, like paid thing. The problem is you can do that on YouTube, but you can only do it if you've got 1,000 subs and X number of watch hours. And because we've been releasing them as audio, we haven't got the watch hours. So the catch-22 is we can't put the videos behind some sort of paywall thing because we need people to watch the videos to get up to the point where we need so many watch hours to then even have access to that kind of thing. So we're not going to do that. Okay. Is the long and the short of it. So over the next couple of weeks, all of the episodes since we started season 2, that Card Collectors podcast that we've done will be released as videos for anyone to watch, and I'll give them a good old push on social. Go and watch them. So if you ever wanted to know what Tony from Upper Deck showed us when we were talking about Batman Metal Universe, you can go and watch the recording of it. If you ever wanted to see what Donny Courtrider was showing us when we were talking about Magic the Gathering, you can go and see. You can go and see all that sort of stuff. If you ever wanted to see the look on Wesley's face when we told him that joke the other week, you can go and see it. You can also see how purple in the boiler he was when he was trying to connect to the podcast the other week. So, all of that stuff. So all of that will be added. So the video version. So going forward, the plan will be that the audio version will drop as normal on the Thursday. for those who do audio, and I know there's a lot of you who do audio who don't use YouTube as a way to listen to podcasts, but for those of you who do like watching YouTube stuff, the video will drop that following weekend. So within a day or two of the audio. And away it goes into the ether. And you can watch, and you can like, and you can subscribe. So we never ask you for anything. So now we're asking you for that.
Yes.
So please share, please like, please subscribe. And on that note, because we haven't seen him for so bloody long, and this time last week he literally couldn't speak because he was very much under the weather. I'm going to ask Keith to sign us off, and we will let everyone get on with their mornings. Thank you for watching, and Keith, over to you.
Everybody enjoy the game today and enjoy collecting.
Of course, Super Bowl Sunday or Superb Owl Sunday.